After months of uncertainty, British Steel may have found an unlikely saviour. The Turkish Military Pension Fund has entered exclusive talks to buy the company, which employs 700 people on Teesside at its two plants in Lackenby and Skinning Grove. The sale is far from being completed, but the news is being welcomed as a positive step forward, as Amy Lee reports.
He's built his business in the shadow of the steelworks. But today, Graham Cutler told me he felt a cloud had lifted over Skinning Grove. His garage relies on the workers and their families. His future, as theirs, seems a little more certain now.
The news today has just raised us, it really has. It's amazing, it's smashing, it's a massive relief. We couldn't ask for anything better, could we? All these people that have been waiting for this news must be relieved.
The sites at Skinning Grove and Lackenby have faced weeks of not knowing what was coming next. British Steel became insolvent in May this year. Talks between their owners, Grable Capital, and the government collapsed. The search for a new buyer began.
Well, today we learned the preferred bidder to buy the entire British steel industry is a company called Atia Holding. Now, they're an investment firm making investments on behalf of the Turkish Armed Forces Assistance Fund. So what do we know about them? Well, we know they already own half of Turkey's biggest steel producer, and that they reportedly want to make this purchase of British Steel the first of several across the world.
Anna Turley is the Redcar MP. She said this was a good news day, but a lot of work had gone into getting things to this stage.
The government, to be fair to them, and it's not always that I say that, but they have learnt the lessons of Redcar and of SSI. This time they stepped in with the indemnity for the official receiver, they secured the industry, they secured the jobs, and everyone's worked cross-party with the trade unions, with the workforce, to make sure that we're here. And I have to pay credit to the staff in particular, for the workers of British Steel, who have absolutely put their shoulders to the wheel, and we wouldn't be here, the company wouldn't still be going if they hadn't dug deep and shown real resilience and determination.
The deal is not official yet. There'll now be a period of several weeks in which Atia will enter exclusive talks with the official receiver and be given access to British Steel's books. The Tees Valley Mayor described it to me as being more about crossing the T's and dotting the I's.
This is the announcement we were hoping for, a bidder that has been agreed commercial terms with the government. They've agreed commercial terms with British Steel and the official receiver, and now there's going to be a matter of weeks where they finalise the agreed commercial terms and take over British Steel, protecting all of the jobs in Scunthorpe and Teesside. We know that the preferred bidder has noticed how hard the workforce has worked, given the uncertainty, which has pushed them on to take the dive and actually make a commercial offer for the business. So they've been fantastic. They've been a credit to themselves, their families and the local communities, and we couldn't have done it without them.
We should know in the next 6 to 8 weeks if the deal has the so-called rubber stamp. For now, though, these communities are taking this as a huge positive step in the right direction. The cry of "Save our steel" may well have just been heard. Amy Lee, ITV News.